How hard is this market to trade? We've gone through some difficult times. I want to bring up how Renaissance Technologies. If you're not familiar with Renaissance Technology, we talked about this in the January webinar from Jim Simmons. One of the best of all times. He is from 1988 to 2018. He was up 66%. Averaged 66% a year, and that is after a 6% management fee and a 44% incentive fee. So if you have $1 million, for example, under management, if you have $1 million under management, you pay $60,000 a year for Jim Simmons to manage it, and then if he doubles that money, so you are up, say, $900,000 on the year, you pay another 44% as an incentive fee. And even with the management fee and incentive fee, he averaged 66% from 1988 to 2018. And we talked about him in our January webinar. There's a book, The Man Who Solved the Markets, that I've been reading. And they were down 21%. And this was published in June. Another article I found, they're private now. They don't have public capital. They just trade their own funds now. And so you see in August, here's Jim Simmons. In August, it says that they're down on the year. Renaissance Hedge Funds sees red, and 2021 market turns green. So that was in August. Maybe they're down 13.4% in the first 7 months. Maybe they're back up now. But it's been a tough year, and the reason I bring that up is because we're having a tough several months here. Some of these portfolios are down 20% or more, and just wanted to bring that up. It's never okay. It's never okay to say, hey, the greatest of all time in quantitative trading is he's managing billions, and he went from futures to equities because he had so much liquidity. So it's never okay to say, oh, the greatest of all time is down, so it's okay to be down. We don't take that mindset, but if you're down, don't get discouraged, because it is a tough market. When these guys are down, you know it's tough. And so challenging environment. We went over some of the latest portfolio results yesterday. One of our favorite trades today is soybeans. I want to show you that. So I like this trade in soybeans. We've had some struggles with the soybean swing strategy, and I like this because other soybeans trades were buying, selling, short-term sell-offs, or going long at highs, multi-day highs. I like this one because we're coming back around. We're not at all-time highs. It's coming into a strength intraday after it sold off overnight and at the end of yesterday. So I really like this trade, up 362, and that is one of my favorite trades on the day so far. And I want to go over, I guess, the portfolio calculator at this point, show you where we are. Went over this yesterday. Here is an example. So you're in over 15% drawdown. If you look at the account size required minimum, you could trade with less. We've talked about how you could trade with less than that. Margin requirements have gone up this year with the pandemic. It's just been a tough year with pandemic and extended election uncertainty. We've never seen anything like this year. Markets are always changing, but this year it's been more extreme. And so $56,000 drawdown, worst case drawdown, hit it yesterday, and it's been in that. We have to consider the fact that at these higher levels, volatility was going to double maybe anyway. And so we have this worst case drawdown was around 31, 32, 33,000, and now it's down at 56,000. It's sharp and it's quick. We've had longer drawdowns, and we're at higher volatility levels now. And you're trading 77 strategies. So each of those strategies just goes into $1,000 drawdown. That's a $77,000 drawdown. So tough year, and I wanted to bring that up to you. Hopefully it's encouraging to know that even the greatest quantitative hedge fund of all time has struggled with this market as well. And so if you're new to trading, or if you're trying to get some perspective, this is the perspective, is that Jim Simmons. And I want to show you where that book is. I've purchased that book. So you can find this on Amazon. Highly recommend it. It's a good book that discusses how he organized a fund. generate code. It does talk about strategy ideas, and I plan on going back and maybe testing some of those strategy ideas, maybe actually generating some code for those and testing them that may not work in the current market because some of the strategy ideas were some of their original strategy ideas. It's interesting to see a lot of the things they struggle with or what I've struggled with, and a lot of the conclusions they came to or some of the conclusions I have come to about the market. So highly recommend this book, The Man Who Solved the Market, How Jim Simons Launched the Quant Revolution by Gregory Zuckerman.